you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another grocery haul video, but this one is going to be just a little bit different. So if you've been around for a while, you know that I will usually plan out all of my meals every single month for the whole month at one time, and then I will go at the beginning of the month, get a big huge grocery haul, and then I will just do a little bit of grocery shopping every single week, basically for fresh produce, milk, eggs, things like that. But this month I'm going to be doing things just a little bit differently. I'm actually going to be going back to weekly meal planning just for the fact that I am kind of working on my diet a little bit and changing things. And it's really hard to tell how much I'm going to be spending on fresh produce every single week just because I'm getting a lot more fresh produce than I have in the past. So that's kind of why I'm going back to weekly meal planning instead of monthly for right now. I probably will go back to monthly planning in the future, but for right now I just need to see how this all goes. I'm starting slowly. I'm not going to do everything all at once. So right now I'm really focusing on eating healthy for breakfast, lunch, and then for snacks throughout the day. I'm not really changing how we eat for dinner. I'm keeping those recipes kind of like how I normally would. I haven't made a ton of changes there. So with that being said, I set our grocery budget for the month at $375 for our family of 4. In today's video, I spent about $160, and that did include a couple of other non-grocery items. I will share those in today's video as well. So I probably spent right around $130 on groceries for the week. I am going to be sharing my meal plan at the end of today's video, so if you're interested to see what we will be eating for the week, just stay until the very end and you will see all of the meals that I have planned out. But that was a super long intro. Let's go ahead and get into today's grocery haul. So here's everything that I got for an entire week of groceries. It's quite a bit of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and start over here with all of the fresh stuff. So I got this big thing of strawberries. This is 2 pounds of strawberries. I'm not gonna lie, they don't look like the best ones, but we'll try and eat them up within the first couple of days. I got a bag of whole carrots. I'm gonna be doing some prep with this. I'm gonna be doing like roasted carrots, and then I also have a couple of recipes that call for those. So I'll use probably this whole bag pretty much. I got 2 packages of these sweet bell peppers. I get these every single week. Usually I get 1 for eating, and then this one is going to be for some chicken fajitas that we're gonna have later this week. I got quite a few bananas here. I think there's like 8 or 9. So we'll eat on these for a couple days, and then once they get too ripe, I'll be adding them into our freezer smoothie bags. That's what I always do with our leftover bananas. I just pop them into the freezer. I do make sure to peel them first, and then I just put them into a freezer Ziploc. We eat a ton of cucumbers in this house, so I just got 2 English cucumbers. For some reason, my Walmart has not had the regular cucumbers lately. I'm not sure why, but that is what I got this week. I also got a bag of 3 avocados, and these are really big avocados. I love getting the jumbo ones. They're so good. I love having avocado in the house. The kids and I have really been enjoying this Greek vanilla yogurt lately. I love to make parfaits with it, and then I also like to add it into smoothies. We've been having a smoothie almost every day, or at least every other day, so I always add that in there. And then for my husband, I get him this Oikos raspberry Greek yogurt. It's his favorite. I try to get it for him quite a bit because it's definitely a favorite of his. I got a 2-pack of cream cheese. We're gonna be doing some cracked chicken sandwiches in the crock pot, so I needed a block of that. So I just went ahead and got the 2-pack so I'd have an extra on hand. I always like to have cream cheese on hand for recipes. I use it in a ton of different things. I got some of this original pepperoni, some of this hard salami. I've gotten this Great Value one before, and I actually really liked it. And then I also got some of this thin sliced Black Forest ham. Now, I've never tried this one before, so I'm curious to see how it is. But all of these different things are going to be for some Italian sliders. It called for all 3 different types of meat, so I'm really excited to try that recipe. It looked super good and really easy as well. So since it's the beginning of the month, I'm kind of restocking my kids' snack supply. Obviously, these are not all going to be eaten this week, but they'll last for a good couple of weeks to almost the whole month. So I got them some honey graham crackers. They love these, and they're really cheap and affordable. I got some buttery rounds for them, and then I also got them some apple cinnamon Cheerios. I think these are so stinking good. I don't know if you've ever tried these. They're like a little bit lighter version of Apple Jacks, if you remember those. I loved those when I was a kid, and these are super delicious. Definitely give those ones a shot if you've never tried those out. And then my kids also love saltine crackers, and these are like the cheapest things ever. I think it's around 80 cents for a box of these, and they devour them. They love their saltines, so that's kind of what I get for their snacks. And then for more of like a special snack, I will give them some of these pretzel mini twists. They really love pretzels, but we don't have them super often, so it's kind of a little treat for them. Way back here, I do have a big bag of all-purpose flour. We do a ton of baking, so I always like to have a big bag of that on hand. And then I also grabbed some old-fashioned oats. We just ran out of our other container of them, so just restocking those for the month. We do go through a ton of different seasonings in this house with all of the cooking, so I just restocked our seasonings. I got some Italian seasoning. I also got some paprika, some oregano, and then I also did get some sea salt. This is my favorite sea salt. It's what I use in hummus and then some other recipes too, but it's the Morton Fine Sea Salt. I really, really like this one. I'm also running low on our minced garlic, so I always get the big family size one, and this is super affordable, and I add it to seriously like 90% of the recipes that I make. So if you don't have this on hand, it's such a great staple to have for pretty much any recipe. I got some heavy whipping cream, again, just for cooking. Sometimes I will make it to add into my coffee, but I'm actually quitting coffee completely, so probably won't be doing that. Or if I do, it'll just be a rare occasion, but I always like to have the heavy whipping cream on hand. I got a 2-pack of the butter. We usually go through about 1 of these a week, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes more, just depending on the different recipes that I'm using. I got this provolone cheese for the sliders that I'm going to be making, and then I also just picked up some mild cheddar cheese just for sandwiches or whatever else we are making. I've definitely been doing a lot of grilled cheese lately, so I definitely use this cheese for that as well. I got a big bag of mozzarella cheese as well as a big bag of mild cheddar. I always like to stock up on cheese and have a lot of that on hand. Moving on to frozen vegetables, and I guess avocado because that's a fruit, but I got some diced avocados. Now this is actually for smoothies. I love to add frozen avocado into my smoothies. It makes it just kind of creamy. You don't really taste the avocado, but it adds some creaminess. It adds some really healthy fat in there, and it makes it a little bit more filling than just fruit. So definitely recommend trying avocado in your smoothie if you've never tried that before. It turns out really, really good. And then I always like to get a bunch of the little steamer bags. They're just super easy. So I got some cauliflower. I also got some rice cauliflower. My kids really, really like this. I will just steam it up in the microwave, add in a little bit of butter, salt and pepper, sometimes garlic powder, and they devour this stuff, and it's such a quick and easy side that they really enjoy. And then I also got the rice veggies cauliflower medley. We got this one a couple of weeks ago and my kids really enjoyed it, so I figured I would pick that up for them again. And then I just got some regular mixed vegetables and 3 packages of broccoli florets. We eat a lot of broccoli in this house. It's one of my kids' favorites, so I always have to get a bunch of those. So this was actually a substitution. I ordered the Sam's Choice Hawaiian rolls, but they actually gave me the sweet buttery rolls. This is for the slider recipe that I'm going to be making, so I'm going to just use those in place of it, and I'm sure it'll work out just fine, but these look so good. And then this was actually another substitution. I ordered the Great Value hamburger buns, and they gave me the Nam brand, which is great because I love this brand. It's just a lot more expensive, so I usually don't get it. And then I also just got some hot dog buns. Usually at some point for lunch or something, we will have venison brats because we have a bunch of those in our freezer. So I always like to have one of these on hand. For the fajitas that I'm going to be making, I got some flour tortillas, and then I also just got some of our wheat sandwich bread. This is just for toast for Kenny and for the kids. I use a different type of bread for myself, or I have been lately, but I still have quite a bit of that left over in the cupboard, so I didn't need to get any of that. I got a big 2-pack of eggs. This will probably last us a couple of weeks, but it's a little bit cheaper to get the bigger carton, so that's what I did this week. And then I just got 2 gallons of whole milk. We still have quite a bit of milk left over from last week, so I just got the 2 gallons and I didn't get any 2% this time. I am restocking some of our canned goods. So we've got some crushed tomatoes. I've got 2 cans of chickpeas. This is what I use to make my hummus. I've got 2 cans of black beans. I just really like to have these on hand at all times to add into recipes or cooking or whatever we need them for. And then I've got 2 cans of cream of chicken, 2 cans of tomato soup. This is for grilled cheese. We've been doing that a lot for lunch. Like if we don't have leftovers, that's what I usually give the kids, and they really, really love grilled cheese and tomato soup. So it's a really quick and easy lunch option. I did grab a couple things of pasta sauce. So I got the flavored meat pasta sauce. I got the tomato, basil, and garlic. And then I did also get the marinara sauce. I have a couple on hand still, but I never like to run low on this, so I always like to pick a couple up. I got 2 jars of just this classic Alfredo sauce. This is going to be for a crock-pot dinner for this week. So I'm not stocking up on meat like I normally do at the beginning of the month. We actually did just get a quarter of a cow, so we have that in our freezer. So I'm basically just gonna be buying pork and chicken. Normally I will get like 3 packages of chicken at the beginning of the month, put it in the freezer. But this week I just got 1 package of chicken, and then I'll get more throughout the weeks. I'm guessing I'll get a pack of chicken pretty much every single week or every other week, just depending on the recipes that I'm making. And then I did decide to grab just a couple of pork items. So I just got some pork sausage as well as some Italian sausage. I'm just gonna pop both of those in the freezer if I ever need sausage for a recipe. And now hopping over to some non-grocery items, I got my husband some more body wash. This is the Smoother Swagger one. He really likes this one. It tends to be a little bit more moisturizing than the other body washes that he's tried. And then I had to pick up some dishwasher detergent as well as some laundry detergent. So you guys might remember a while back I talked about drops. I do love their products, 100%. I need to make an order, but I literally could not run my dishwasher last night because I didn't have any dish detergent at all. So I was kind of desperate. I needed to get something. So I need to make a big bulk drops order, and I will get both laundry detergent and dish detergent, but this is going to tide us over for now. So I got the Cascade Complete, and then I also got the 7th generation. This is what I used to use before using the drops pods. So this will tide us over until I'm able to make an order from drops, because I'll just order those in bulk. Really quickly, I did just want to share my meal plan for the week. We are doing tons of crock pot meals. Those will be in a video on Sunday, so stay tuned for that one. And I did also want to mention that all of my meal planning templates are listed in my description box. They are just on Etsy. So if you want to know where I got this template, you can check it out there. But starting off with Monday, we are having beef stroganoff with salad. Tuesday is going to be some cracked chicken sandwiches, and I think we're gonna do just some plain steamed broccoli with those. Wednesday will be lazy chicken Alfredo in the crock pot, and I think I'm going to do roasted carrots, or I'll swap it with a different veggie. Thursday is Mississippi pot roast, mashed potatoes, and carrots. That's another crock pot meal, one of our family favorites. Friday is going to be some really easy chicken fajitas that will only take about 30 minutes, so I'm excited to try that recipe out. Saturday will be lasagna soup with some homemade Italian bread, and then Sunday will be Italian sliders with some veggies. And then for meal prep this week, I'm going to be prepping some stuff for breakfast, lunch, as well as for snacks. So I'm going to be doing some blueberry pancakes. I have some blueberries that need to get used up. I'm going to be prepping some smoothie packages for the freezer. And then for lunch, I'm going to do some low-carb chicken and cauliflower rice. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to put in this yet, but I'll just use up whatever I have on hand. And then for snacks, we're gonna do boiled eggs, energy balls, some sliced carrots, strawberries, as well as like peppers, cucumbers, since I always have those in the fridge. So that is what we are eating for this week. Well, that is going to wrap up this weekly grocery haul. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I share a lot of really quick and easy recipes on my channel, crockpot dinners, food prep, and other food-related content. So if that is something that you're interested in, make sure you're subscribed, and I will catch you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
As a young girl, it feels we're mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care.